Hey, welcome everybody to GT Champions. I am your host, Chris Ball. It is Midweek Madness, episode number 34, something like that. I don't remember. It's getting way up there. But, yeah, we are getting into some deep territory now, getting into some real deep cars. This is Speed Demons. We are in the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, and this car is going to be crazy. So this one is going to be straight up BOP, no wide bodies. But this car has like 1 billion horsepower. It's super hard to keep it under control when you're on the throttle. It wants to come out on you all of the time. So we're going to have a lot of fun with these guys. We're going to start qualifying here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to go over a couple housekeeping items. Like one, don't forget to share this out on your socials so people can find out about us, help us grow and find more people. Yay, team, let's go. Of course, we want to talk about our sponsors, HyPrix, who sponsor the HyPrix Midweek Madness here at GT Champions. HyPrix does all of the graphics for us to make things look pretty. So there we go there. Also, we got a lot of fun stuff. This past weekend, we were at the Mountain Panorama in the Group 4 Mazda, and it was an eventful weekend. And there was a lot of really close battles in Lobby 1. It was a real dogfight the last 5 or 6 laps of the race for a bunch of positions. It was a load of fun. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun there. Also, coming up tomorrow is the Gentleman's GP Challenge. That will be tomorrow. And it's the 1 hour race. They did the 2 hour races on the 2 20-minute races on Tuesday. Tomorrow, wait, is today Thursday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Yeah, it's Thursday. So tomorrow will be the 1 hour feature race. So that's going to be a load of fun. So make sure you're there to check that out. Coming up on for Saturday, Saturday morning, we have the Ferrari Challenge in iRacing. That's come. We're going to be in round 3 actually, and we're going to be at Sebring, and it is going to be insane. It's going to be such a good race. It's the 3rd race of the 6-race season. After this race, we'll have a 1-week break, and then we'll be back for 3 more. We might do something a little fun on the off week. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And there's still open spots. So if you know some people that are getting into iRacing, this is open to any class of driver, any rookie driver, all the way up to the pros. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So the details are here. It's 6 races. We'll be at some pretty iconic tracks when we get back. We still got Atlanta and Long Beach and Sonoma to go. So that'll be a lot of fun. This coming up this. Also on Saturday is. I totally forgot to put this graphic in there. We have the MX5 Cup at 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. So just a few hours after the Ferrari Challenge is over, or a couple hours after the Ferrari Challenge is over, we will be broadcasting the MX5 Cup here. It's an invitational only one, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And then on Monday, we're going to be doing the iRacing trucks. It'll be, actually, we just did round 10 this last week. This coming up week is going to be round 11 at Dover. I just don't have a poster, but we will be doing Monday night broadcasts again. So lots going on, lots and lots and lots going on. So here we are on track, getting ready to start the qualifier. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now and let all the drivers know that I'm going to start this qualifier. There's a lot of folks in here tonight. This is actually going to be pretty fun. So we're going to see just how this goes. All right, let's get off of here. Let's go over here and let's start our qualifying event. We've got we'll see who can get here. This is going to be a little fun. It's going to be a short qualifier. They're going to get 3 minutes, and then we're going to do a 10-minute sprint. Now, there's no tire wear, just fuel wear on this race. So let's get some audio in here. Let's get out on track and hear some of these cars go. We'll leave the names on for now so you can see who's who. Let's see. This is going to be, looks like Nav is going to get out first, or is it? Yeah, Nav's going to get out first in his Deadpool ride. They're going to have 3 minutes to get this qualifier done. That's going to give them about 2, maybe 3 hot laps. It might be actually 4. I forget what the times are that they're using to get around this track. It's not very long. Then we're going to do a 10-minute sprint with all the same fuel and tire settings. And that sprint is going to set the grid for the 40-minute feature race, which will be directly after. So we're going to keep an eye on all of this. As we go around, there is JNav coming across. Let's see what he is going to do. On his out lap, let's see what his time is going to take him to do a single lap around here. So, into turn 1. On the brakes, keep it together. Don't get too aggressive. This thing wants to throw so much horsepower at the rear wheels and slide it out everywhere. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully my audio is working. I think it is. There we go. There's turn 3. Then a kink to the 4th. And then this is going to be the final sharp turn on the brakes. Down, hug that corner, come on out, don't hit the wall. And it's full send all the way down, but you got to be careful through this corner. If you get too hot on the gas, that thing's going to come around on you. So it looks like he's going to do about a 48-second lap. 46. Okay, so 47 seconds. So they've got a little bit of time. There's still a minute and just over a minute for them to get another lap in. So each one gets a chance to go. Chevy's going to be running second. Everyone brought out their junker cars today, covered in rust. There's Fry. Fry out on track. He's going to have something goofy on his car because he always does. We'll look at more of that during the race. Chevy drops to 3rd. J-Rod's out. J-Rod running in 5th. Buck Wild pushes J-Rod down a peg as he comes across the line. Knutson is running in 6th. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, this car's going to be so much fun. Look how fast they're going. This car is insane. It's a drag. It's essentially a drag car, right? But they're gonna get going like 200 miles an hour by the end of this straight. I'm sure of it. Let's see what he can get up to. It's got 8 speeds in it. Oh, look at that. He only goes 4th fastest. 190 miles an hour he gets to. So, yeah, that's pretty fast. We'll look at some more of these cool liveries as time goes by. Fry moves up to P2. Graman grabs the 3rd spot. There you go, Graman. Graman, who's been in every single Midweek Madness race except for one. So, him and Bruno, I think, or maybe it was Eidolon. I forget who the other person was. J-Rod in 4th, Knudsen's 5th, Chevy's, boom, jumps up to 4th. J-Rod's coming across in 5th. He's going to be still in the same spot. Knudsen coming across. He was in 6th. Can he do better? This is the final lap for everybody. And he does! He does it by 8/100ths of a second. Just under a 1/10 of a second. Knudsen grabs the pole. Fry in 2nd. Nav is in 3rd. Graman is still going. He looks way off the pace there. Chevy's done. Looks like everybody is done. So Bendit's going to come across the line to finish off his lap. There we go. All right, so Knudsen on the pole. Look at that. Okay, we're going to have to get some pictures of that. Now, listen, everyone's on the same tire, and there is no tire wear. It's all about the gas. So that's what we're going to be focusing on here. So let's get a picture of our grid order just in case things go wrong, because things can go wrong. So let's see. Let me do next, and I'm getting some messages. I think somebody missed the qualifier. Is that right? Hold on a second. What is happening? I got a message on my phone. It just buzzed at me. I thought I saw a message somewhere. Where did it come across at? All right, hold on, folks. Let me take a look at something. I don't see anybody. Oh, Tuck's not there. Okay, so let me change this to. We're just going to do the 10-minute race. So this is the feature race anyway. So I have to stop. I have to stop the race in order to let him in. Okay. Dang it. All right, hold on. Stand by, folks. Stand by while I do some stuff. I got to do important things. Things that need to be done. All right, I'm going to do a quick change here. Hang on a second while I sort out the... Did I close the lobby? Oh, my gosh. I didn't mean to close the lobby. I meant to stop the race. Oh, my goodness. Fry, I know you're listening. I'm going to reopen it, and I'll put him in the back. Oh, my gosh. I hope Nav can get in here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I'm a dum-dum. All right. Fry, if you're on with those guys, let them know the lobby's opening right now. And I was meant to end the race so I can switch it to set by hosts, and I totally screwed that one up. Okay, hang on. Sometimes I wonder what I do with myself. That didn't come out right. That didn't come right at all. All right, we'll let everybody get in here, and we'll get everyone checked in, and then I will set the grid really quick, and then we'll fire off this 10-minute race, and he'll just start at the back. Not a big deal. We'll get it taken care of. Thanks, Big Red. Guys, you don't even know what my work day has been like for the last 2 days. Yesterday, I worked on a down system for 5.5 hours and arguing with this tech that I wanted to reach through the internet and rip his face off while we're waiting for the rest of them to jump in. Like, we had this
had 2 internet circuits at this resort I'm doing some stuff at, and one of their circuits went down, so we took their main router and we moved it over to the fiber optic circuit, just to get them some service until it got fixed. And as soon as it got plugged in, it just crashes everything else that's using that same circuit. And so we unplug it and everything comes back up. 20 seconds later, plug it in. 20 seconds later, everything goes down. Unplug it. 20 seconds later, it all comes back up. So we get on the phone with this dude from the manufacturer of the router. And he's like, yeah, there's something wrong with your routing. I'm like, what are you talking about? All of our stuff's been working for a year. It's only when we plug your stuff in. He just wouldn't do it. It was just pissed me off. That guy was just in so much. Oh, I was so mad. You guys don't even know. All right, I'm going to adjust some of this grid right now. I got drivers jumping back in, so stand by for that. I just got to get all of them to get their stuff together. Grumman, and then we got Chevy and J-Rod. And then after J-Rod, we've got Buck Wild, and then Eidolon. And then we've got Jerry something and Bendit. I don't even know who Iron Eagle is, but he's going to be there. So, all right, let me do the final starting grid. Knutson, Fry, JNav, Grumman, Chevy, J-Rod, Buckwild. I don't see Eidolon. Where's Eidolon? Eidolon is missing. He's supposed to be after Buckwild. Then Jerry. Tuck. No, wait. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, Tuck goes at the back. Jerry Van Gogh. We're just waiting on Eidolon, who just joined. Perfect. Just going to wait for him to check in, and then we'll get this started. Let's get you back to the lobby here. We're waiting on the last guy, Eidolon, to get clicked in. He's loading into the lobby now. There he is. He's there. Let me set him up. And he is after Buckwild. Okay, so we're going to move him up to where Buckwild is. Right there. Here we go. All right. I do this a lot, and I sure hope it doesn't. I'm trying to catch people's attention, and we're starting the race. Okay, so 10 minutes. So they're going to get about 12 laps, maybe 11 or 12 laps in. This will set the grid for the feature race. So we'll see how these guys do. This is going to be their chance to get some practice off the line. And see if they can keep that car together. Traction control all the way up to 7. Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. No whammies. Perfect. Everyone goes. Some guys get some pretty good jumps there. It looked like J-Rod got a little bit of a jump, and he moves up a couple of spots. Oh boy, here cars squealing around. Everyone holding it together. Some people tapping the walls, but everyone's still holding it together. And Fry grabs the lead from Knutson in the first corner. Oh, these cars sound so awesome. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Knutson's trying to take the inside. Oh, Fry taps the wall. It is light damage. The car will fix itself. But Fry is back up. Now J-Rod's up front. Look at that. J-Rod gets through both of them. Wait a minute. Hold on. What happened there? I'm going to go just do a quick look-see. They both got bumped into each other. So J-Rod just says, I'm just going to squeeze through there. Nice. So J-Rod leads Fry looking inside. J-Rod's getting really loose. And Fry is going to get the spot back for a moment. He's got the gears winding up in there. not. Oh, Nav is all over the place. Oh, jeez, Louise. What is happening? This is Midweek Madness after all, everybody. These guys are all battling to get that front row spot for the 40-minute race. I mean, they really could do just fine not, like, running into each other. Ah, 49ers, yes. They got robbed. We'll just leave it at that. All right, so JNav is stuck at the back. He and Knudsen got banged around together a little bit. I think it was him. Maybe it was somebody else. But these guys are, man, look how fast these cars are going. Look at this. Oof, into the wall. Little damage. It'll fix itself. Yeah, these cars are really made for going straight very quickly. They're not as great road cars, certainly not with the BOP tune that comes on them. I know that J-Rod could straighten that thing out in a hurry if he wanted to and get it working a lot better, but we're just trying to make it everyone in the same car, and they all have to deal with the same problems. So everyone's got to figure it out. I don't know who Whitebane is, but that's cool. I wonder what... Oh, you know, I bet I can look at his nickname. Oops. Iron Beagle. Okay. We must be friends, or he's friends with somebody, but at least he's here, so that's cool. Eidolon up into fourth. DJ, whoever that is. Oh, okay. That car is like red on one side and white on the other side. That's kind of cool. I'm going to go back to their display names so I know who they are. Jerry Van Gogh. Oh, somebody was way off the track. Buck Wild gets a little bit loose. I mean, it's a 10-minute sprint, and these guys are just trying to get some good feels during the race, get it all sorted out. Fry really keeping track of Knudsen on this. Now, keep in mind, when they get to the hour-long race, they're going to have to get some fuel. There's not a chance that these billion horsepower cars are going to be able to run that much fuel over the course of an hour. They're going to burn much more than that. So there's Chevy. His car's a little rusty. Oh, it's for sale. So if you're interested in it, I don't see if there's a phone number on there, but that thing is pretty messy. We are 0 tire wear, so these guys can drive these tires as hard as they want, just for kicks. This car to purchase in the game is $200,000. So it is not a cheap car. It's shy of it's a little bit more than a Group 4 car, shy of a Group 3 car. So, yeah, loads of fun. Jerry Van Gogh's got the gold 49ers, and then, Tuck. And somebody has a red 49ers. So, some people are some 49er fans. Not the best camera angles for the race, but these guys are having a blast. Ooh, man, Fry keeps tapping that wall. All right, so those two are battling it out for second. For third is Whitebane and Eidolon. No, Whitebane? What? So those guys are duking it out for the second row spots. Basically, who's going to sit on the left and who's going to sit on the right. J-Rod's kind of all by himself. Chevy's back there, though, and he's got some guys back there, but they don't seem to be gaining on him. He's pulling away from them a little bitty bit. There's Chevy. Buck Wild, who had a little off-track moment. You can see his car's all dinged up there. JNav's car is, he was last, and he's moved up into 8th. But hey, it's a 40-minute race is a long race. If they can all hold it together when the time comes, they'll have a lot of fun. They should have a lot of fun. Okay, 3.5 minutes left to get themselves another spot on the grid. But part of this is just getting warmed up, getting a real feel for, there's one thing to drive your car in practice conditions, right? It's another thing when you have, Tom fell to the back there. It's another thing when you're now the pressure of the actual race is on and you drive differently and they're going to drive more aggressively. Something's wrong with Fry's car. It didn't sound like it was shifting. What was that all about? Oh, someone crashed right in front of a bunch of people. Oh. Easy on the gas, getting going, fellas. Whitebane up into the top places. Oh, that 2, 3, 4, and 5 are getting a little bit closer. There could be some changes here. Just over 2 minutes. We'll see if they can make anything happen. What is on J-Rod's car? Okay, look this side. The Red Demon Starf. I don't know what it means. I don't understand things. Starfire. Interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so up front, still Knudsen out by 7 seconds. So he's going to have the pole unless he crashes in the next minute and a half. Whitebane has made himself presence known, sir. Presence known. Up into P2. We'll start on the first row so far. Fry in third, but he has got a few people, Eidolon and J-Rod, looking for his spot as well. We like the battles. And then back in 6, we got Chevy. Then Buck Wild, and here comes Nav. And then you got Jerry Van Gogh and Gramman. Looks like we only have 10 cars now, so it looks like a couple of them bailed out of the race. We'll see. All right, 33 seconds to go, so this will be the last lap for Knudsen. Coming up, he'll go into lap 13. And he'll have one more to go. These drivers coming out of the final hard corner. Wow, Fry's making some moves now. He's looking for it. He's going to get across. 8 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And I think Jerry Van Gogh will come across in 9th. Oh, Buck Wild, 7th. JNav, 8th. Jerry Van Gogh. And here comes Gramman for 10th. But the leader is way up here, coming around the final corner now. These guys are going to turn so many laps in 40 minutes. They're going to do about 50-something laps. We did a 10-minute race, and they're doing 13 laps. So 13 times 4 is 452 laps is what they're going to be running. All right, Knudsen comes across. He's going to be in first. Fry gets around Whitebane. So he's going to come home in second. And then we're going to have Whitebane coming home in third. And Eidolon bests J-Rod. He bests him and gets the 4th spot. Nice job. Chevy's going to come home in 6th. All right, I'm going to get my picture taking device, my pictorial device, and I'm going to take a picture of our finishing order here, because that is going to set the grid for the next race. And I think I have to add the next one, but I'm going to grab these really quick, and then I'm going to move
Oops. Uh-oh. Hang on. Are you all still there? I hope you're still there. My screen locked up for a second. Can I get a mic check from the broadcast viewers? Let me know that you guys can hear me. That would be great. I'm going to save this replay because that was fun. And I'm going to change the event. I'm going to add TeaseBap, yes. And I'm just going to change this to 40 minutes because that's what it is. And then I'm going to add TeaseBap. He gets, thank you very much, Mr. HyPrix. And we'll get everybody back on the grid. And it should be fine. It should be in the order. So if everyone checks in, then I can get them all set up and I'll add TeaseBap to the back. And he's going to have to work his way there. As the cars come in and check in, it's set as fastest first. So the next one, Bendit's coming back. Got it. Okay, so we've got to wait for Bendit to come back as well. And we'll get everybody in their proper order. So we'll let them all get checked in. And then we're going to do 40 minutes and have a blast. It's going to be fun. Gonna be good times. All right, is everybody here? Whitebane is here. Bendit, we're waiting for Bendit to come back, and he's here. We just need Whitebane to check in, and then I can confirm the grid order. Let's see. Let me have him check in, please. And then once we have that, I should be able to get the order confirmed. We're just waiting there. There we go. All right. So now I need to make some adjustments. To the starting grid, Knutson will be first, Fry, and then Whitebane. So clearly this did not like the order. Whitebane, Eidolon, and then J-Rod. Fry, Eidolon, J-Rod. Then it's Chevy and Buck Wild. After Buck Wild is J Nav. And then we will move to Jerry Van Gogh. Hi, Jerry Van Gogh. Gramman, Bendit, Tuck, and TeaseBap at the end. Perfect. Okay, let's get this thing going. This should be fun. 40 minutes. We're going to see some wrecks. We're going to see some fun. It should be a good time. Let's go. All right. Don't forget to check in, folks. This weekend, we've got a lot of racing going on. We've got tomorrow night, we've got the Gentleman's GP Challenge. We got Saturday morning Ferrari Challenge, and then we've got Saturday afternoon. We've got Saturday afternoon for the MX5 Cup. Then we got iRacing trucks on Monday. Then Gentleman's GP again next week. So lots going on. All right, news is going to start up front. Everybody's here. And no false starts. Ooh, wow, look at that. J-Rod gets a great run. Where'd he go? There he is. Look at that. Look at that run he's getting. That is awesome. And my cameras aren't working right. There we go. J-Rod's going to try to go all the way on the outside. It's going to take a long ways around, but looks like he's going to get it done. And he gets up there right behind Buck Wild. Buck Wild trying to keep that spot up there in P2. And it's 40 minutes, guys. Oh, wow. How many cars was that? Was it just one? Oh, Chevy. That blows. He's trying to turn the car around and has got his traction control all stuck on. Oh, man. I kind of want to red flag that with that kind of damage at the beginning of the race. But, hey, there's plenty of work to be done. TeaseBap actually
I'm way off the pace back there. Something happened with him. But up front, Knudsen, J-Rod gets around Buck Wild on that last lap. Fry challenging them for that third spot. These guys are so lucky there's no tire wear. They're going to just destroy a set of tires with those. Whitebane up to 5th. Eidolon, Bendit, J-Nav, Tuck up into 9th, and Grammon in the top 10. Jerry Van Gogh, Teasbap is way back there. But you know what? Don't discount Teasbap. He is quick as lightning, and he will catch some guys. Guys are going to make some mistakes, and they're going to crash cars, and that is a thing that's going to happen. All right, Knudsen in first. Coming across, he's going to complete lap 2. J-Rod is up into the second places. Buck Wild and Fry coming aboard. Look at this. Here's the battle with Bane and Eidolon. Let's get a different look at that. So Bane trying to make some moves on Eidolon. He's keeping it up there, and he gets up to 5th. Was 6th, gains a spot this lap. There's a lot of racing to go still. Oh my goodness. And Eidolon looking inside. That's a weird way to be in the corner. Not going to have a good exit coming out, but if he doesn't touch the wall, like Whitebane, he can get some traction. Look at that. So Eidolon moves back up into 5th, coming around the outside, flying his Bendit. Look at him. He just uses the wall, just races around there. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, being held to the inside. Now on the brakes, hold it together. I feel like Bendit might be on a controller the way his car is reacting. I'm not certain. Ooh, easy guys. J-Nav's going to get a huge run on Whitebane and move up into P7. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. This is so much fun. I love doing this racing stuff, guys. You don't even know. New race leader. J-Rod's up into the front. Something happened to Knudsen. He must have hit a wall. I said, these guys are only in this. They've only gone 3 minutes. There's already all kinds of stuff going on. J-Rod leads Buck Wild, who leads Fry from Knudsen. So, ooh, wow, Buck Wild gets crazy out of there. Let's go back and watch that. I think he gets a little sideways and catches the wall. Oh yeah, he's trying to save it, and then he just takes the wall out, and then bam, somebody else comes flying through. Like I said, this is not over. Oh, but my replay is. All right, ba-dum-bum. All right, so Chevy is not far off. He just has to keep driving. He's gonna catch people. J-Rod now 1.5 seconds. He gets some distance, relieve a little bit of pressure. Fry's like, I'm gonna bring my whiny little chain drive, or I don't know if that's the gear drive or if it's a timing gears or if it's the transmission, or maybe that thing's supercharged, isn't it? It's not a turbo, so he probably has a different supercharger on there, and that's what it's whining. Knudsen's in third. He's got some work to do. Gonna go catch these guys. Here comes J-Nav. Started way towards the back and is already up into 4th. Eidolon and Bendit. Oh, look at this. Eidolon's going to get a great run because J-Nav taps the wall. Oh, huh! I did not see that car coming. That was awesome. Like, I'm going to be over here in the grass. J-Nav looking. He's going to keep it down low. Yeah, every time you slide those tires, you burn a ton of time. There's still plenty to happen up here, folks. Fry is chasing down the RWB team captain, and he's doing a pretty good job of it. Would you like to spank my monkey? Is that what that says on the back of the car? Okay. Always has something interesting on his cars. Tuck tested safety third? Safety nerd? What does that say? I can't see what it says. Doesn't matter. J-Rod leads. Fry, who leads Knudsen. Knudsen's getting a little closer. He's about 3 seconds back, but a lot of sliding of tires, which is awesome. Eidolon is keeping JNav honest here. There's a lot of drivers. I have no idea which one's ours, but there's a lot of drivers that wow, that they're really good at racing GT cars, you know, group class cars, because they get the you know, they get the downforce and everything else, and then you have guys that are really good in street cars, and so this is the kind of event that really helps them shine. All right, look at this. Look how close these two are up here. Still battling it out for that top spot, but going to show the team boss a little bit of love here on the camera. Big shout out to our folks at HyPrix. We know you're watching. I know you're watching and listening to me. Thanks for everything you do, man. You really make GT Champions look like the professional outfit it aims to be. Knudsen under attack from JNav now. JNav looking for, I'm going to get this camera, looking for a little slipstream and a little, oh, I thought he was going to do maybe a little pushing to help kind of get on there. Late apex. Oh, look at that. Knudsen holds him way to the outside. That was pretty cheeky right there. He's like, I'm going to go way outside and make him run in the marbles. So now JNav's got to try this all over again. J-Rod still leading Fry up above. I can keep an eye on those little blue triangles. Trying to keep an eye on them. Here goes JNav underneath for third, up to the podium places, but you know, there's still 32 minutes left to go. All kinds of stuff can go wrong, or things like this can happen where Knudsen says, I'm just going to try to dive right inside. He's going to try to hold him all the way to the outside again. No, he crosses over and not going to work, so JNav's going to have to settle in and do it again the hard way. So we'll see if he can make that work. Meanwhile, while those two are battling, Eidolon is climbing up closer, and Whitebane knew here that I don't know who this is. And that is okay, because we welcome everybody to Midweek Madness. But I'd like to get to know him. So Whitebane, when you go back and watch this, send me a DM, dude. Let's chat. I want to get to know who you are. I like to know who the drivers are, because it just gives me more. Look at this. It's a drag race. It's a drag race down the pit straight in these gigantically horsepowered cars. So much fun. So much fun. There you go, guys. That's get her done. Get her done. I love it. Cuts over. JNav does. He wants to get that apex just right, or you're going to lose a bunch of time through there. He's going to stay really, really tight there. On the brakes, roll through. Don't tap that wall, because it costs you everything. Oh, if these two battle this out all night, I'll be a happy camper. J-Rod is up there quite a ways from Fry. Looks to be about a second and a half. Oh, just about a second. That's a long time in these cars right now. JNav's on the inside this time. Knudsen on the outside. Knudsen's going to try the crossover. Looks like it's going to work. JNav gets a little too heated through that corner. Oh, that's what you call planning out your moves, man. Just be patient. Wait for the other guy to make a mistake, which is what Eidolon's been doing, waiting and lurking in the back. He's not far from them. There's Teasbap. Teasbap has Grammon not far away, and behind Grammon is Jerry Van Gogh. Buckwild back there a bit. There he is. He's back there a bit. Not far from him is going to be Tuck, and not far behind him is Chevy. So there's some work to do. So listen, these guys are all running their fuel the way that they want to do it, and they're all running a little under 3/4 of a tank. So They're all running at about 5/8 of a tank of fuel right now. So we've ran almost 15 minutes, just 11 minutes. So it is going to be a pit stop somewhere along here. They don't need to change the tires. They'll just need to put some fuel in the car. We'll see how that works for them. What are you doing up there, J-Rod? He's keeping Fry at bay. The trick is, don't make any mistakes. Don't go way out there like that. But he's doing good. He's got it held together. And here we go. These two battling it out for third place. Still having quite a battle. I like this. Eidolon has kind of slipped back a little bit from these two as they battle one another and push each other to go faster and faster. Eidolon got kind of a 2 to 3 second gap either side of him, so it's no pressure to get and stay in that top 5, and maybe hope that those in front make a boo-boo. Whitebane looks like he's being caught. Teasbap is not far behind, just a little over half a second. Look at that closing on him. Now if you can just keep the throttle just right, there we go. Look at that. He just gained all of 0.2 of a second right there, just in the braking zone. Oh, a little tap on the wall. That's all they needed to see. Kills so much speed. Is Teasbap going to go for it? Nope, he's going to hold on. Take him down this straight. Oh, he goes really wide. Into the wall goes Whitebane. Gramman moves up. Jerry Van Gogh moves up. And now Whitebane slides back to 9th place. He's got a 14-second gap to the next driver, which is okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Let's watch this battle for the lead right here. Oh, the driver's running about half a tank of gas now. So in about another 13 minutes, we're going to see these drivers pitting for fuel, which is going to leave 13 minutes left. So they are going to have to pit. Oh, look at that. J-Rod goes really, really wide. And new race leader is Fry up into P1. Woot woot. I don't have my sound deck on. All right, so J-Rod has some work to do now. See, all you have to do is wait and be patient. Apply pressure and wait for the drivers to make a mistake. And so Fry will come across after completing lap number 18. Will be in first place. Everyone's really spread out now. Now it's everybody just trying to get their best times in and start saving. I'm pretty much looking around, and most everybody has about the same amount of fuel. So it's going to come down to pure pace. There are a couple of drivers. Where did I see? Yeah, there's a couple of drivers that have a little bit more fuel than other drivers. So it's marginal. I mean, the refill time is 5 liters per second. Like, if at most they would gain a second. And in these cars, it can mean a lot, I suppose, out on the track. J-Rod slides back to P2 after leading most of the race. Knudsen, 7 seconds back, needs to find a way to close the gaps. He's been running 47 threes, 47 fours, and these guys have been running about the same. So it's not a lot of gain. We'll see if he can get there. So Eidolon having such a great race, running up in 4th. I'm going to try not to look at too many drivers through this corner, but like it's such a fun corner to watch. I just don't want to see them hit the walls. That's the worst part of it, is like you touch the wall and you feel bad. Like that. Grandma just hit the wall. And I think he's going to lose some speed. Yeah, the guys behind him. Well, no, the guys aren't catching. So maybe he didn't touch the wall, but these two are duking it out. Here we go. Drag race between Jerry Van Gogh and Nav. 49ers v. Deadpool. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah, these cars are getting really drifty. They got giant tires on the back, and they got pretty decent sized tires up the front. They don't have the normal, like the drag tires up at the front, like you'd see normally in this car, right? Not a great start, and Jerry Van Gogh's going to go flying right by. But yeah, normally you'll see the thin drag radials up in the front for this car, but I like that they modeled the wider tires that are for road racing, not for drag racing, because that would look ridiculous. They're like, who thinks they could drive a car with that kind of stuff? Nobody. No way could you drive these cars like this with those skinny little 8-inch tires on the front. All right, Fry still leads J-Rod, but not by much. One tap of the wall could be all he needs for J-Rod to get back up into the top spot. 7 seconds back, still Knudsen not gaining any real time on these guys. Eidolon and Teasbap. Now, Teasbap is now making moves. There's no way he's not going to do this. Let's see. There he goes. He's making the move there on the side, the HyPrix logo. And out the back window, we can see Eidolon slipping back into 5th place. But still, top 5 is not too shabby at all. That's the... do we have a rearview mirror in this car? Yeah, so we can see there in Teasbap's rearview mirror. You can see Eidolon lurking behind. This is certainly not over by any stretch of the imagination. 21 minutes left. Leader still is Fry. I think J-Rod probably has the most laps led thus far, but it may not stay that way. These guys have almost got 20 minutes left, so we've almost gone 20 minutes, and they are all under half a tank of fuel, so everyone will have to pit. Now we just have to see if, when they do pit, can they hold it together and get the right amount of fuel. What is this right here? Chevy up into 9th. Remember when he crashed in lap 1? Look who's back, top 10. So it's absolutely doable to continue your racing on. That's our motto at RWB Racing, is we never quit. You race till the end no matter what. It takes too much time to put all that practice in and then just give up. Of course, it's disheartening when you do get wrecked and you have to drive forever by yourself, but now he doesn't have to drive by himself. He has some pressure to help motivate him. These guys have somebody to chase. It's all a big game, clearly. And then Buck Wild slips all the way back into 12th. Leader coming down now across start-finish line. 1.153 seconds ahead of J-Rod. And then back there, you'll see Knudsen. Here he comes. And just crossing the line now. So we'll see what these guys are doing. Yeah. Oh, lap traffic now. These guys have to be careful, find their way around these cars. There is no shame in getting lapped on a race course if some guys just are much better at certain types of cars. And Fry, J-Rod, and all these guys, a lot of these guys drive the street cars all of the time in Gentleman's GP Challenge. And that just rounds them out, like, to really understand, like, the fluidity these cars have, right? Without tunes on them and stuff, there's a lot of movement in the car, and there's a lot of finesse and throttle control you have to do to keep it, all together. So I think they learn a lot that way. And then when you get in cars like these during Midweek Madness, you know what's going on. JNav was really hoping to go for the win tonight, and that early on, not incident, I don't know what to say about it, but I guess incident's the right word. Now he's got to climb his way back. He's 22 seconds from the leader, and short of anything major happening, that's not something he's going to get. But he is close enough to fifth place. Fifth place just comes out of that final sharp corner, and Graman and Eidolon or JNav are right there, so it could happen. Checking up front, Fry still leading. J-Rod leading Knudsen. There is Teasbap up into fourth. Teasbap's been running 46s and low 47s. These guys are running low to mid 47s. So Teasbap is closing. He's 5 seconds from third place. We'll see if he can get there. I do like the very American livery that's on that car. Doesn't get more American than that. Did anybody watch the Super Bowl Nickelodeon version? I started seeing some of the comments where they had Dora and Boots talking about what some of the things are with the game. I thought, how clever was that they're trying to get all these young kids into watching football. I just think that's awesome. What would be scary is if it was the adults that were watching it and enjoying it. I guess not that scary. I mean, that's adults who produce and put on the whole thing, right? So I guess that's not terribly terrible. Oh, we got some action. JNav's within striking distance if he can get a good exit out of the corner, which it looks like he does. Hold it together. He's got slipstream. These cars don't have much, if any, downforce. Even if you put a wing on it, this is BOP, so none of that stuff matters. It looks cool having the wing on the back. I like that Deadpool livery, though. That's pretty awesome. JNav trying to figure out this track, and that is Eidolon up there in front of them. Oh, JNav makes it work. Graman lets him through. And now JNav's got to find his way up to fifth place. There's Eidolon right there. In about another couple minutes, we should start seeing some green flag pit stops, I would think. Fry 1.4. J-Rod 6.7. There he is right behind Fry, 1.4 seconds. He's got a 6-second gap to that guy. That was a cool transition with the camera. Thank you, Mr. Polyphony Digital Cameraman. And Teasbap, don't touch the wall. Teasbap up into fourth. Had a rough start to the race. A couple of drivers did, and they're having to climb their way back up. And you do that just by not crashing into things. Oh, Nigel. Yeah, dude, this one's fun. Okay, we'll just start it over. I'll just stop it now. We'll restart it, and you can jump in. No, I'm kidding. That's not going to happen. Graman is still really close to Eidolon. Whoops, wrong way with the camera. Oh, getting a little slidey. That's how you lose speed, and a lot of it. Is Eidolon catching up to Teasbap? Wait, who's? Oh, that's Tuck. That's lap traffic. Okay, I was like, what's happening? All right, let's check up front really quick. Fry is about 2 seconds up the road. He's, like I said, they'll be stopping for gas soon. They got fuel lights on there. J-Rod's not quite yet. He's got marginally more fuel left in his car. Same thing with Knudsen. although his light just came on. Yeah, J-Rod still hasn't come on. He's got a little bit of gas saved. So we'll see if it's enough. All right, does Fry come in now out of the lead? Let's see. Does he go to the pits? He does not. He's like, I'm doing this again. This car is a beast. Oh, hang in there, buddy. No, don't crash. Don't crash. For goodness sakes. Don't do it on... J-Rod's closing. 2 seconds now. Knudsen just trying to keep the car together. Teasbap running low on fuel. Eidolon still hasn't even got his light on yet. But JNav is right there and his light is on. So a lot of these guys have a little bit different fuel strategy happening. Chevy coming into turn 1 now. Oh, Fry into the pits he goes. And J-Rod's going to stay out. He's got another 1 or 2 laps to go. Fry's going to come in his pit box. We're going to catch the pit stops here because this is a good chance to see their liveries. Oh, look at the gentleman's GP on the hood. I just noticed that. Gents, streaming now! Streaming now! That's awesome. All right, J-Rod is leading by a lot. He should be able to, I think, go one more lap. Let's see, does he pit in? There's somebody else coming down the pit straight now that is going on by. J-Rod's down low, rolls out, and he's going to go again. Yep, he's going one more. Knudsen, is he going to go in? I think he can go one more too. Yep, he sure can. And Teasbap's going to stay out. He's going to do one more lap. And Eidolon's going to do another lap. JNav can do another lap. All these guys. And there is Fry. Pits out in 6th place. But that's okay. He's got other people that need to do their pit stops. Here comes Gramman. What is the name of that punching freaking guy? The kangaroo. What was that cartoon called? I don't remember what it was. That's funny, Nigel. Oh, Hot Wheels, nice. All right, J-Rod, he's coming in. Is Knudsen staying out? Knudsen's coming in too, so it's time. Everybody's coming in. 28 minutes into the 28 minutes left in the race. No, 11 minutes left in the race. So everyone's going to get a little bit of fuel to get into their cars. So J-Rod there. Knudsen's coming in. Is anybody else in their pit box yet? I think the next one through is going to be Knudsen. There he is. Got a little bit of scratch going on there. J-Rod pits out. Look at that. J-Rod pits out 1 second in. He had just that much fuel left in his car. And Fry took a little bit extra. So hopefully J-Rod got it right because he earned himself the back... blah blah blah. He earned himself a first position again on the track. So now he is leading, and let's see if he can keep it there. Here's Chevy's. That's my favorite one. I love that. It's like we're gonna go grab this out of the field, and we're gonna throw it out on the track, folks. And that's how things are gonna work. All right, J-Rod trying to break the slipstream from Fry. We'll see if that can work. Last time, J-Rod lost this lead because he took turn 1 way too wide. So hopefully he can hold it together. Knudsen is still 8 seconds back. He's going to sit in the podium places, so that's fine. That's all good. Oh, look at this. Teasbap's closer. Closer. It's going to be about... These two are like the titans that come and race here. And it's a lot of fun to watch them work their way up. And they are going to have a battle for that 3rd spot. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Eidolon in 5th with a pretty sizable gap to JNav. JNav took a little bit extra fuel, and I think he just wanted to be able to really send it when he can, get those gears wound out. A little scrape on the wall, that's going to slow you down just a little bitty bit. Here comes Graham in 7th. Chevy's made his way all the way up into 8th. Pretty good considering he got wrecked out on the first lap, or sideways, right? So, not bad. Tuck in 9th. Whitebane has fallen back to 10th. But there's a nice little battle for last going on now between these two. I like it a lot. Also happening is this. Fry is all over the place trying to get to J-Rod. I like it. Oh, J-Rod makes a huge mistake. That's going to cost him. Watch this. No, somehow he gets the back end to grab traction and let him get some acceleration going. I mean, the sheer horsepower this car has can make up for a lot of things. But that was not one of the things that I thought I could do. Little late on the apex. Yep, top of the wall. And new race leader about to happen here on the front straight. Oh, wait. No, he has to get out of the gas a little bit. He has to get out of the gas a little bit. And now they drag race. Oh, J-Rod's pressuring him to the outside. There we go. That is some good racing right there, boys. That's some good racing. J-Rod's going to hold it down. Keep that first spot. Oh, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I will say that this particular event was not designed by me. One of these two drivers, this one, Fry, is the one that was like, let's do this car on this track. And I'm like, I drove it, he drove it, and I'm like, and he's like, we can't do it with the tires this way. This thing just eats them up too much. So we're like, let's just have a blast with this one and let's just full send it. And look at these guys go, drag racing down the front stretch. Let's go. And Fry's gonna be the late breaker, but J-Rod's gonna keep the outside momentum. And if he can keep that back wheel planted, he's gonna get a much better exit, and he does. I like it. They're coming up on, I want to say that's Whitebane. No, it's Chevy. Is that? Yeah, they're coming up on Chevy. So they're gonna run into some traffic here, and this should play a role in where these two land. J-Rod trying to break that toe, and Fry's like, I'll borrow some of that. And J-Rod's like, no, you won't. Yes, I will. No, you won't. Swerventine. Oh, yes, J-Rod hooks the apex. Nice. Keeps it nice and tight. I see some other battles happening. Where's that battle? Knudsen, and there is Teasbap. Somebody just went way off the track back there. I don't know who that was. J-Nav, Grammon, Eidolon, and falling back to 7th. And Chevy is in the clutches of the leaders right now. Tuck is in 9th. Jerry Van Gogh in 10th. And Whitebane in 11th. But here we go. Race for the race lead. And Fry has it again. These two have led all but one lap. No. Actually, I think J-Rod got the lead on lap 1 when the cars got tangled up in the final corner. Well, the sharp corner, not the final corner. Oh, J-Rod's going to pressure him. Oh, yes, look at that. Let's go. Good racing, guys. And here's where we're going to start seeing stuff come into play. What does the slipstream do? Ooh, a little tap on the wall for Fry. And that's going to mean Fry loses the lead again. It's back and forth between these two. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that's going to make for some great pictures. Oh my gosh, that's going to look so good. These two are not giving each other anything except room and respect, but they are just, oh, this is so good. This is so much fun. J-Rod. Oh, dude, hits the wall, and Fry's going to go sailing on by. That last corner has gotten a couple people caught out for sure. Can J-Rod do anything with it now? Because he is quite a ways back. He's still carrying some front end splitter damage, right wheel damage. It's going to go away in a few more seconds, and then he'll have his car back. Hopefully not right in mid-corner where it's going to make him all go crazy. There he goes. He's all back to normal. Now let's see if he can catch. Meanwhile, back there is Knudsen closing in 4 seconds. And Teasbap has just broken the 2-second mark. Oh, almost. Almost broken the 2-second mark. He knows who he's trying to get. He wants that podium spot. Should we do a lap with the leader? Yeah, let's do a lap. No, not that camera. This camera. Lap with the leader. Here we go. So with Fry into turn 1. Chevy's a little slidey. Trying to keep the car from doing that because that's scary. Hug that apex. Get all the way over to the wall. Get all the way to that wall. Look at that run. And I see a fuel light blinking on the leader. There's 2.5 minutes left. Did he overdo it? I don't know. There's the last corner. Don't touch any walls. And that's a lap on board. A lot of the drivers are low on fuel, not P3. And methinks Knudsen might even have a shot at P2 right here. He's going to throw it in late and try to get all the way there. Look at that. He gets all the way to the outside. J-Rod in a little trouble. Knudsen's got... Oh, J-Rod gets all kinds of squirrely. Oh, my gosh. He is all around. And almost takes out Teasbap. Oh, my gosh. Those cars all broken. Was fighting for the lead and ran the lead most of the race. Or a bunch of the race. And now Knudsen sits on the podium, and Teasbap sits on the podium. All it took was one. J-Rod now is still 10 seconds ahead of Nav, so he'll be able to finish in 4th place. We have 1.5 minutes left. That's about 2 laps left for the leaders. Here comes Nav in 5th, Graham in 6th. That is not for position there. That's 10th place right in front of him. That's about to be lapped by P6. Eidolon in 7th. Chevy in 8th. Here comes Tuck in 9th. Whitebane in 10th. And Jerry Van Gogh's out of gas. He's just trying to stay out of everybody's way, it seems. Okay. So Fry leads by 5 seconds. This is his last lap. Knudsen comes across in 2nd. Here comes Teasbap in 3rd. All of these drivers are on their last lap now. There's J-Rod. These two, oh, look at this. 5th and 6th. Oh, no, that's 9th. So almost everybody except for a couple are going to make it around for another lap. Graham in P6. Eidolon's going to come through. He's going to have one more lap to do. Where's the leader? There's the leader. Fry's going to come across and take the checker flag right now. I almost missed it. He was so far ahead. But Fry's going to come across. Race leader, Fry. 4 seconds later is going to be Knudsen in P2. Congratulations. P3 is Teasbap. Makes it to the podium. J-Rod will come home in 4th. And J-Nav is going to get that 5th spot. So he worked it out. I'm sure he wished he had a better race, but he worked it out in 5th. Graham coming out of the final corner now in 6th. That was quite a race. This might have to do this car a little bit more often because that thing is fun. And Eidolon comes across in 7th with a few people sliding across. But Fry's going to come home your race wiener, which is pretty appropriate considering he has a giant wiener on the side of his car. But way to go, Fry. Good job, man. So let's see. Stack. Oh, nope. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do. First, I want to save my replay because I want to do that. But there we go. Fry wins. He wins. He wins. He wins. And the fastest lap time was only less than a tenth faster by Teasbap than the race leader. So a lot of 46s on the board for those top 5 drivers. What a fun race. Yeah, so Fry, yeah, baby, takes the win. Congratulations. Knudsen comes in P2, Teasbap in P3, which is places where those guys are used to being. They worked their way out. I feel bad for J-Rod, though. Man, he really did have... I don't know what was going on there. It's not like it was lag. It's just something weird. It is what it is. J-Nav in 5th, Grammon, Eidolon, and Chevy makes his way all the way back up into 8th, considering that he ended up way in the back at the start of the race. Tuck, Whitebane, Jerry Van Gogh, Buck Wild, and Bendit. So the last 2 don't finish the race. But that's it. That's how it went. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Oh, well, folks, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate all of you guys coming out to watch. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't forget to share this out and like and subscribe. Make sure you let everybody know what's happening. Don't forget to check out hypre.com.mx. If you want to have any of these cool graphics done, you can hire him and it will work out for you. Don't forget, coming up this weekend, actually tomorrow night is the 1 hour feature race for Gentleman's GP Challenge. They're going to be at St. Croix A Reverse, which has been giving drivers kind of a headache as of the last day or so. I guess there's been some issues with the track. But that is coming up tomorrow night. Then on Saturday morning, we are hitting the Ferrari Challenge again. That will be at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a 1 hour race, and we're going to be at Sebring. And then we will have a week off break, and then we'll be back for 3 more rounds. It's open to anybody of any qualification in the game. All the setups are done by Makoni, so you can get in there, and registration is still open, and don't forget, it's free. Then Monday night, we will be in round 11. I just don't have the graphic for you folks, but round 11, this was from Sonoma Raceway. Well, it's not from Sonoma Raceway, but we did Sonoma Raceway, and it was a pretty epic race. It was a lot of fun. You should go back and watch it. It's on our YouTube, right here where you are. Okay, I guess that's it for me. Glad you could all come by and visit with us and spend some time. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and all the other things that every other YouTuber tells you to do. Apparently that stuff means something. Anyway, there's your podium finish. It's great having you all back. Appreciate you all being here. And we'll catch you in a couple of weeks. We may be postponing some of the Midweek Madness broadcasts for a minute while we sort out some broadcasting things and hardware and other types of things that are changing. So just stay tuned for that. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by, and we'll catch you next time out. Bye.